Hello again. We are going to be solving a polynomial equation. All right. So first thing I want to do is when I'm solving a polynomial equation, I want to be sure that on the right side that it is set equal to 0. Well, that's a 6x to the third power. So I want to move that to the other side. And the way I do that is I'm going to first subtract 6x to the third. All right, on this side I'll have a minus 6x to the third. All right, so those cancel. So it's now set equal to 0. Well, I want to put these in order from highest power to lowest power. So I will do 2x to the fifth minus 6x to the third plus 4x. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to see what can I factor out of all of these terms. Well, I can factor, they're all even numbers, so I can factor out a 2. All right, and there's an x in every one of them, so I'm going to factor out an x. All right, if I factor out 2x out of everything, so remember, factoring is just division, okay? So I'm here, the 2's cancel, and I will have x to the fourth. Here I will have minus 3x squared, and here the x's cancel, and it's plus 2. Now, I need to figure out what I can factor this into. All right, so what multiplies together to be plus 2, but adds together to be negative 3? Well, if it's going to multiply to be a positive, but add together to be a negative, they have to both be negative. And so I know that negative 1 and negative 2 multiply together to be 2, but add together to be negative 3. Okay, and now I need to know what is the square root of x to the fourth. Well, that's x squared. X squared. All right, now I'm going to factor this, and I'm left with 2x, and I could factor this. This is a difference of 2 squares. x minus 1, x plus 1, x squared minus 2 equals 0. All right, well, we're not done yet. Now we need to go through, and we have to, each piece here, we have to set equal to 0. So I'm going to do that up here. So I'll do 2x equals 0. We'll do that one first, okay? Divide by 2, divide by 2, x equals 0, okay? First one is x equals 0. So now I have x minus 1 equals 0. I'm going to add 1, x equals 1. So we know that x is going to be 0. We know that x is going to be 1. I also have x plus 1 equals 0, so I'm going to subtract 1, x equals negative 1. All right, and then finally, bring this over here. I have x squared minus 2 equals 0. So I'm going to add 2 on both sides. All right, so I have x squared equals 2. Well, I'm going to take the square root of both sides, so x equals plus or minus the square root of 2. So my answers are 0, 1, negative 1, positive square root of 2, and negative square root of 2.